Hi, welcome to Similar But Different, the podcast. Let's do that again. Okay. But I'm getting all the benefits.
Without having to pay.
Right.
Yeah, they screwed me. And then I found a bunch of friends that I was different from. I think I'd like the gram more if I got hit up in my DMs.
Okay, this should probably end. Hi, welcome to Similar But Different. I'm Rachel.
And I'm Jen.
Hey, Jen.
Hey, Rach.
Happy New Year.
In November.
I believe this one will come out in January, so I'm just trying
Happy New
to...
Year on Veterans Day.
Yes. Yes.
So that everyone knows, we already told the people. We don't need to tell the citizens again.
Yeah.
But that's really funny. Because I'm still pregnant, and it's not, but I'm not going to be pregnant.
Right, yeah. This past weekend, Skylar and I went to Charlottesville for a concert, and we had dinner with citizens Kyle and Adrian. And Adrian said, "Oh, so Jen's had her baby, right?" And I said, "No." And I got accosted. She was like, "Then where's my podcast episode?"
That's hilarious.
It came up very hot. Everyone at the table was like, "Whoa."
Hang on a minute.
But then also,
love the excitement, though.
I'm very flattered.
Yes.
But she misunderstood and thought that we were going to start going every other week once you had the baby. And I was like, well, no, just because it's baby's due in November, we weren't sure how she'd be feeling and stuff. We figured we'd start November with the twice a month.
We didn't know if we were gonna have to go early.
Yeah,
Which, that's an update. It's not that it's early, because I'm 11 days away from my due date, but they will not let me go past my due date.
how come?
I think it's a combination of doing the artificial path
Okay.
of the IUI and being 35 plus.
Okay.
I don't know. We'll find out more details tomorrow, but they told us at my last week's check-in that we would likely schedule an induction so that you don't go past your due date. Okay. And I was like, well, if that's the case, I'm going to do it up until like the last possible day I can schedule it before my due date. Because we don't, the heartburn. Yeah, we don't have, we would like to do it as close to the due date as possible. But you can't do it on weekends, apparently.
Oh, well, I guess doctors have lives too. I guess if you are scheduling something, they're like, no, we're just on call on the weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get that would probably
That makes sense.
That's better. So yeah, so at least we know we will 100% have this baby before, or at least I'd be in the process of doing it by my due date.
Yeah.
It's wild.
Yeah.
Ugh. Oh God, so ready.
You know, unrelated to everything, I like this color on you.
Really?
And
Creme de la creme?
yeah, it's like a duller butter yellow, which is very popular. And I think I would look awful in that color. But I also think we're both, I mean, whatever undertones are, they're different. But like for my skin, it'd be like, Rachel, don't do that.
But you think it works?
You look very just like fresh.
Oh, yeah. I like that.
And I think the like, I've also seen the Michael Jordan stitch dude on the side, and that looks good with your eyes. So,
see, that's funny. Like, usually light blue, which Carolina blue is the best color blue. Everyone understands.
I mean, a royal blue is nice.
No, it is literally the ugliest color blue.
Oh my God, no.
What? This blue is not cute. Every blue that you picture in like a beautiful landscape, is not going to be a royal blue.
I don't know. I've just like seen like a royal dress. Did I say those
royal
words? A royal blue
I think
dress.
you just combined them all together.
Yeah. I just kind of think like most beauty. Just put me to sleep.
I know, right? Oh my God. This is supposed to be me, not you.
Well, a follow-up from last week's episode, I woke up at 4:50 this morning.
Oh yeah, you're still waking up awkward times.
So the night before last, though, I woke up at like 6:20. And that's my normal, like 6:20, 6:30, because that's when I try to wake up to go to the gym. And I was like, great, I'm back in my routine. And then today, woke up at around 5 a.m. and was like, well, shit.
And your brain's like, we needed more sleep.
Yeah.
But why did you wake us up then?
Yeah.
Body.
Exactly.
Body and brain are on the same level.
Stupid.
But yeah, no. Blues in nature, the pretty ones, are all a lighter blue. It's all
no, but have you seen like
or a deeper blue?
Exactly.
Yeah, and that's like not royal. That's navy or deep blue. You didn't say royal blue. This isn't natural. This color.
Okay, well, not.
It's an abomination.
Okay. I
we don't know where to go with this.
I don't, because I want to argue for royal blue. But you know what?
I years
don't accept that royal blue is an abomination. But I can't speak, so we will just move forward.
Yeah, if you think of any color blue, it's the last color on the color palette of blues, of shades of blue. Royal is at the bottom.
Yeah, and I just think, like, I have a friend whose favorite color is royal blue.
Oh, that's
and
uncomfortable.
She, like, wears... It's uncomfortable.
That's gotta suck.
You know, that's a choice people have.
Yeah, no, totally. It can
so
be the
it's
wrong
not
one.
just like, fuck, my favorite color is royal blue.
Damn it. I'm stained with this color forever. Yeah.
So is Carolina blue your favorite color?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was. Well, actually, when I was younger, green was my favorite color.
Yeah. My favorite colors when I was, at the earliest I can remember, I always said pink and purple.
Wow.
And then it was just purple. Then it was orange and purple. And not like together, but just like I like orange and I like purple. And as I've gotten older, greens and blues. That's what I gravitate towards.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm a big fan. I was a big fan of green. Do you remember Adidas was so popular when we were younger? Like the Samba shoes and stuff?
Yeah.
I had a pair of all green Adidas with the white stripes.
You told me about this because when we were younger, though, it was only like the black and white ones.
Yeah, no. I had the all green ones with the green jumpsuit.
Wow.
Oh, I was like full blown green.
Green.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I evolved and got older and started liking blues. And then...
And you know what? I'm actually going to go back to the royal blue, and you say it's not natural in nature. And I bet they're like in the Amazon rainforest, you can see like bugs, and I'm thinking of like a baboon in particular. Don't they like around the, like have like a red and, or like Toucan Sam, you know, like birds.
No, I know what you're talking about.
Very royal blue, because I was trying to think of a green that wasn't natural. I was like, ooh, a neon green. But I recently saw, honestly, a worm or caterpillar that I would have expected to see at the zoo, not on my sidewalk. And it was neon green.
Yeah, but
and like a big juicy boy.
It doesn't have to be a color of nature to be beautiful. That's just my argument against royal blue.
But I'm saying
that there might be. Yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah.
They're rare.
Which makes them unique.
Maybe.
I'm really trying to I speak for royal blue.
Speak for the royals.
The Lorax speaks for the trees, and I speak for the royal blue. Not the royals. They have enough people speaking for them.
Well, see, that's even the other problem with royal blue. Why does it need that bougie ass name?
Well, that is something that it was born with. I don't know.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
Right, and maybe it's royal blue.
All right, where are we going with this?
So we talked about, since we're in 2026 now, emotionally for the pod.
Emotionally,
our citizens are in 2026.
Yeah,
we were thinking of doing either like a best of 2025. Jen is pretty miserable, so she was like, I want to do the worst. So we have like some highs and lows.
I like this.
When I was trying to think for myself, my mind immediately goes, well, and also we talked about you are about to have a son in a few weeks, and hopefully that is one of your highs, and so maybe when you come back, we can reevaluate and see if
it is
maybe your top 5.
I think it's going to be number 1.
Top 5 2025.
Best thing that ever happened to me in 2025 will likely be having this little munchkin.
Yeah, and the worst is growing it.
The worst is growing it. Yes. The whole process. I'm at the end of it, and so I don't know if this is normal, but apparently it's worse than all of it. It's like everything piled up now at the end.
To not be toxic positivity about it, when you are really struggling, are you able to be like, but I am building this human and I'm proud of myself. Or you're just like, I hate this.
Yep. I'm the latter. I hate it. Nathan's been very positive, and he always...
Well, he's not doing it.
Exactly. He doesn't know what to say. So he's very much like that part of it.
I see him being like,
you're doing great,
we worked really hard to get here. We thought it wouldn't happen. And you're like...
if he ever used the we... Luckily, he hasn't. But if he did, I'd be like, there ain't no we in this.
Right. I use we, though.
There is an I.
We're coming up with names. We're excited for the burger.
That's true.
How are we feeling today? That is one of Skylar's pet peeves, is when people we. Not pee-pee, but...
people we. People we when it's not a we moment.
Which I think I we a lot. Like, to sound more inclusive, but, like, especially when he was, like, at work. When someone who's, especially when he worked in theater and was doing like physical labor, people are like, can we do this very complex hang that is dangerous and probably not worth it? And he'd be like, we?
Or me. Yeah. I'm with him.
And still at work, it's like a manager's like, well, can we pull blah, 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 blah? And you're like, by we, you mean me.
Yeah. It's a valid point.
Yeah. But
we should just use those words.
Sometimes sounds... Yeah. There are times that I like notice myself doing it, but I'm like, no, I accept here. Because sometimes you...
Is it kind of
sounds intense.
Oh.
Like, can you do this?
But can you?
But it depends on, will you?
Will you?
Yeah.
But also, can you?
Right.
There are times when it's a can, right?
Right. But
like,
do you
can
want
you
to?
walk up these stairs? Not today.
Yeah.
Will I? Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I'm glad you walked up the stairs today.
I did. I did it yesterday, too, to get everything set up.
Yeah, I kind of felt bad.
Why?
I mean, I knew you needed to do it.
Yeah.
But then I was just like, you know what? I tried to create a schedule to be accommodating to Jenn's birth. I was like the pod birthing plan.
And you did. It's
so
great.
That's why I was just like, oh, we could technically record next week. And I'm like, no, let's not do that.
We could technically. And I was off work yesterday, so it gave me something to do other than sit on the couch.
Just cause?
Yeah, just cause.
Okay, nice.
Well, cause like I look back on this year, I didn't take any vacation during the summer. People usually take a week or at least 2 weeks, sometimes at least 1 week. And I didn't take any time off because I was kind of like, there's nothing for me to do.
Yeah.
And so now I'm coming up on this time frame and I feel like dog shit, so I might as well just like not work and feel like dog shit, or work and feel like dog shit. No, I just not work and feel like dog shit.
Yeah, get some positive out of the negative.
Yeah. And if I've done my job correctly, I've transitioned everything that I need to by this point. Yeah. So
you're not needed. In the kindest way.
In a good way.
Yeah.
But I do hate that. We've talked about that.
Totally unrelated, and you're welcome, feet folks. But look how matchy our socks are.
I was thinking of that earlier when I saw yours. Bombas.
Yes. They're pricey, but they are the best.
Worth it. 100% worth it.
Okay. So when I immediately think of top things for me, I traveled a lot this year, and that's what I think of.
Fun.
Yeah. And I think honestly...
Good travel.
Yeah. And like... February seems like so many years ago, but I've been to St. Louis. I've been to Boston a couple times. I went to Greece. I went to Bulgaria.
Jesus.
I went to North Carolina.
I did no travel this year, and I think you did all the travel.
I'm about to go to Georgia.
Yeah.
For tea giving.
Damn. By the way, had Thanksgiving again.
Oh, nice.
Had Thanksgiving food last night. Was it last night? No, 2 nights ago. And I think I just still don't understand why we don't have it more often. But yeah, Thanksgiving.
That's what makes
I'm
it
glad
special.
I'm not going to miss it.
Yeah.
With the baby.
You should, if you end up doing that meal train. Did you decide? Did you give her the okay to do that?
Yeah. I mean,
Since Jen's been feeling weird, like it's selfish, someone offered to set up a meal train for you, and you felt weird about it because people have already given you so much stuff, and I'm like, no, people love you and they want to contribute, and it gives them something to like, what can you do? Like, well, food.
Yeah, that's true. So yeah, I'm on it. I'm doing well. We're gonna do it. I still don't know who to put on a list. It just seems like it does still seem
you can
like
put
I'm
me on the
asking
list.
a lot. I did after I talked to you and Lindsay.
Were you not going to put us on the list?
I didn't have anyone on a list. I wasn't even gonna do it.
You're like, put Nathan on the list.
I was like, I'll put my mom.
Yeah.
And his parents
But it'd be fun to be like, give us your Thanksgiving leftovers.
Oh yeah. Well, so I do think we eat any and everything, so we're also not picky. So I do think that helps a little bit too, because like honestly, like on the thing I put, just make us whatever you're gonna making for dinner.
Yeah.
Like bring it over and have dinner with us maybe. Like depending on how I'm feeling, message me.
Yeah.
I would be probably happy to not just be alone in this house all day with the child.
Yeah. Well, Nathan will be here.
Yeah, I know. He will. He will. That's fair. Oh,
well,
anyways.
I have my company. Something I love about it is that it closes between Christmas Eve and New Year's.
Yeah, love that.
So I'll be around, and we'll probably be packing a lot. So I'll want a break between that, and happy to. I essentially will want to like be with you and the baby as often as you want. So
okay, I love that.
Yeah, I do identify as someone who is good with youth of all ages.
Yes.
And I feel very comfortable you just like throwing a baby in my arms or just like doing laundry.
Yeah. Oh, not where I was thinking. Didn't mean to say yeah so quickly
because,
to that.
well, because I've heard that's like, it can be really nice when someone comes over and it's just like, I'm just going to tidy up your house for you.
Yes.
I'm not. Oh, something I've also heard is a good idea. And let me know how you would feel about this. Because I'm similar. Like, I would feel bad just texting you and being like, could you come over and make me dinner?
Yeah.
Weird. If someone now like asked, I'd be like, oh, that would be nice. And I saw someone like texted their recently postpartum friend and said, hey, I'm free these days. Let me know which one works for you and pick from this list of what you'd like me to do. So it was not an option of like, oh, what can I do? Or is there anything I can do for you? Or
and
like you're basically
it.
saying like, I am free from 3 to 5 this Saturday. Laundry, dinner, like
whatever.
Holding the baby, letting you and your husband go out and do something, like
whatever it is.
But you have to pick something.
I like that. The way I've told Nathan about like my thought process is that like there's givers and there's takers. And takers don't necessarily mean to be takers, but they wind up taking more of your energy, or like they come and they take more of your time. You have to wind up giving to them.
Yeah.
Whereas like I feel like after having a child, you can only be around givers who are willing to give to you because you don't have anything that you can give back.
Yeah.
So you need to be able to take.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
It does.
So that I was trying to like caveat and think about certain scenarios of like
you were bucketing your acquaintances into givers and takers.
Givers and takers, yeah. But I think that
not
like
acquaintance. What was the word you used? Because acquaintance
associates.
Yes.
I do feel like
no associates are going to be allowed. Associates are all takers.
No, none of those.
If they weren't takers, they'd be. If they weren't associates, then they'd be givers and they'd be friends.
Yes, but like and it's not like it's like not friends or anything like that. It's just like in my mind, I look back on me and how I was in the past when I didn't know any better.
Yeah.
And I was probably more of a taker than I was a giver.
That's how I felt.
It's just, excuse me, it's possible that that's probably what I've been doing. Whereas now that I'm more aware, but that was just more of like we're trying to figure out how we're going to handle holidays.
Yeah.
Like you mentioned Christmas. A month away, I feel much better. But like, I might be home for 3 days with a newborn baby on Thanksgiving Day.
Yeah.
I might have been home only 3 days with a newborn baby. And I don't know how that's going to go.
Yeah.
And that's Thanksgiving.
Right.
And that's when my family wants to do Thanksgiving. We'll see how that goes.
Okay. And like, what do they want to do for Thanksgiving?
Well, they want to do the giving. So they want to come over, they want to cook everything.
Yeah.
And then eat and then leave. Which maybe that works, but also
I'm going to say it doesn't. No offense. I think it is a very kind gesture. Now, it would be one thing if like, hey, we did all the cooking and we are bringing you food. But everyone like cooking in your house, and then you just feel like,
Yep.
Or just say like, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna order from a place,
which is what I said we should do. Is just
and then you guys can come over for like 2 hours,
eat and leave.
Yeah.
During this time frame, okay, there's a go, because I don't even know the time frame that's going to work out, like the feeding schedule. Are we going to have a schedule yet at 3 days?
Yeah. This like stresses me out for you.
Yes.
Because then you're just going to have to be like, no, this is not happening. And then you feel like you're ruining their Thanksgiving plans. And be like, you need to have a different plan.
Yeah.
And I may let you know morning of.
Well, that is what I told. So this was,
you can come over.
I was talking to my mom and dad about it, and I was just like, as long as you guys are aware and okay with the fact that this might not happen.
Yeah.
Like that you guys might just do Thanksgiving at the river.
Yeah.
That's going to be easier for everyone.
Yeah.
Like maybe on your way back to Richmond, you drop by and drop some food off, but
you're probably not even going to know what day it is. Thanksgiving's going to come and go, and you'll be like, what?
Yeah. I have no clue.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah.
So that is like, I was like, I'm happy to try to say like, yeah, best case scenario, but you just need to be ready for the audible.
Yeah. Maybe this episode is actually prepping for baby.
Prepping for baby. Shit. There's a lot of prep.
Yeah. In your final weeks.
Well, it's like the thing that I feel like I've been hearing the most from people is you will never be ready. And once you get something, like you get a groove your first week, the second week is different, the third week is different, the fourth week is different.
Yeah.
Like literally things are going to change so drastically from day to day, week to week, within like that first time frame. I don't know how long up until, but it was just like, you're going to think that you've got a good thing going, and then it all changes again. Yeah. And it's like, well, fuck. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. It's hard. Like I am as prepared as I will ever be. I think.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Yeah. The heartburn is the worst. Why is it sitting right here? God, I do feel like did we talk about this already? Tim Allen and the Santa Claus?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we did quotes from it last time. I'm in big trouble. Mm-hmm.
I really wish I had a gray sweatsuit on right now.
A bee, Scott?
It was a really
big bee. Oh, that would have been a funny Halloween costume.
Oh.
If you were Tim Allen before. Who are you? I'm Tim Allen in the Santa Claus before he accepted that he was Santa Claus.
Yes. Which, do people still
I'm
watch
mid-transition. Yeah, we talked about this last week. It's in my, we
must
always watch
it
every year.
Yeah, I still haven't watched the other movie. I'm going to watch it, though. But no, I like the best and worst. Because I will say that's just something that might come down to being the worst, is having to navigate all of that.
Yeah.
But hopefully it won't be that big of a deal. Givers and takers. They're not takers. But they're not all givers either.
Sure. They're existers.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think that's a good way to put it. After we had dinner with Kyle and Adrian, I just left and said to Skylar, like, I'm always just like in a good mood after we hang out with them. And those are givers, you know?
They're givers. They give you their energy. Like, I love that.
And maybe they're like, well, Rachel, you're a taker.
Yeah, but you give.
Wow.
We all take, because you have to take their giving.
Yeah, because I'm like, no, I would like to think I'm a giver, but do you see me as a taker?
No.
You can be honest.
Yeah, I don't, though. Because if you were a taker, you would be taking all of my energy when we do these, and I would not be having fun.
Yeah. I felt like a taker during your first trimester when I didn't know that you were pregnant.
Yeah, but honestly, I think everything was being taken from me already.
Yeah. And granted, I guess it wasn't me that was taken. It was just world.
It was the world.
Yeah. And I was like, she does not... She's ready for me to go. Okay, I'm going to go.
Yeah, because like usually you can tell.
Yeah. And so that's why I was like, okay, there was a couple months of, we're going to get in, get out.
Get in and get out. I'm done here.
And I know I brought this up on the pod before, but like, it was like a switch once you entered your second trimester and we're sharing. Yeah. And you were like, okay, what are we doing? And you probably were like, Rachel, I cannot do this Taylor Swift bracket anymore. I want to vomit.
I forgot about that. You'd be
like, yeah, okay, yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
Let's do that. And I'm like, I'm sorry. We can blame Skylar because he created like a 32 team Taylor Swift bracket.
I mean, blame, but also, like, I was excited about it.
Yeah.
It just was a rough time for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which just sucks because I'm so looking forward to March Madness this year.
Yeah.
God. It's weird that I'm already talking about March.
Well, it's your favorite holiday.
Yeah. Oh, I cannot wait. I mean,
Okay,
I've got...
Well, yeah, you're Carolina.
Carolina's 2-0 right now, too, so... No big deal. Big win the other night.
What were some of your bests of the year?
I mean, honestly... That's why I said I feel like I could only talk about worsts. Because other than the fact that I am pregnant and the best thing is I think that I will be having this little boy. I don't know if there are really other things that were great.
This is very sad.
It sounds really sad.
You can even do like small moments. But I know when you're put on the spot like that,
it's hard, think.
Especially thinking about a whole year.
Yeah.
But I'm sure there's like, oh, specifically when we told this family member that we were pregnant, that was a high. Or like finding out you were having a boy.
That was...
See, that's specific to like, being pregnant. You're right. I'll tell you what.
Tell me what was great. Actually, you're nailing it.
Yeah.
I got to go back all the way back to January too, because that was like, this is the whole year. And I will say,
was that when your family trip was?
Yeah, we did the family trip, and that was a lot of fun.
Not gotten inseminated yet.
No.
Right? Okay.
Yeah. So like, we had a great time. Like, that was when I got my dad. You made
friends with those old people.
Yeah. I was chatting it up with people.
Yeah.
My dad had his wheelchair that I gotten him, and so he was cruising.
More mobile. Yeah.
He was having the time of his life. So, yeah, I would say that trip was a lot of fun, and that was like our trip before doing the process. Insemination.
Yeah.
And then since the process started, but when we finally like made it to, so like was my birthday weekend and we had made it that far, I was like, oh my God, I cannot wait to tell.
Yeah.
And that was exciting. It was actually that the best too. We took the camping trip with some of my BFFs. That was so much fun, and it was so hard for me not to tell them.
Yeah.
And then telling my family and just everyone crying was amazing. The fact that we knew it was a boy when Nathan and I found out together, we cried. He will deny it, but we did.
Crying is masculine.
I also graduated from physical therapy.
Yes. I'm glad we're doing this because I think you're just like in the pits of pregnancy hell. So you're like, the whole year has been bad. And I'm like, no, it hasn't. You were in physical. I honestly thought you were going to be in PT for the rest of your life. I was just like, yeah, that's just something Jenn does.
I will be there forever. I love those people though.
Yeah.
Like my physical therapist and the people at the VCU Sports Medicine, love them. So I do. I went and said hey. Couple weeks ago, actually now.
Nice.
Yeah, it was, well, she's so sweet. She got me a gift, which is, she didn't need to do that, but it was just, I just love everyone there. Mostly my PT, Hillary, she's the boss.
Yeah.
Yeah, she is the boss, a boss.
Nice.
Awesome. Yeah, so that was good.
I think we just hit like 4.
We just
crushed.
crushed.
Island trip with the family. Camping trip with your besties, finding out you were having a boy, graduating from PT, and if you wanted, you could be telling your families together, being able to tell them both at the same time.
Yeah, that was nice. Yeah, and I mean, my brother got married this year.
Oh yeah, that doesn't have to be
the best for him.
It's not.
I thought it was a really nice wedding.
Yeah, a fun thing, an honorable mention.
Yeah, and I'm really happy for my brother, and I actually like his wife.
Yeah. That's good.
Yeah. Well, you know, sometimes people don't like their significant or their brother's significant or family members' significant others.
There's some podcast episode. I don't even remember what we were talking about, but it made my brother go to my sister-in-law and say, Rachel said she doesn't like you on the podcast.
Holy shit.
And I was like, I would never say that because I do like my sister-in-law. And even when he told Mallory, she was like, I don't think that's true.
Yeah.
And it's I remember now. It was essentially saying like we were talking about smutty novels we were reading, and she was like, "Oh yeah, because Ben likes it when I read them because then why women like smutty novels. And I was like, ugh, Mallory.
Don't ever.
Yeah. Don't talk about that. Don't talk about my brother in that way.
I think that the more I've come to realize, I would rather just not have my brother and I'll take Nakaya.
Okay. Sure.
I'll take her. She's way better. All around.
Yeah. Sorry, Jonathan.
Yeah. John, you're out. She's in. Yeah. Big fan.
Well, women rule. So
that's the other thing. I mean, love my brother, but I have to.
Stereotypically, I'm going to say, if I had to put men and women into a giver and taker category, women tend to be more givers.
100%. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, no, I like her. I like her a lot. Definitely.
Yeah.
She's definitely way better than my brother.
When my brother and sister-in-law started dating, like, she's so crafty and talented, and she would just, like, make us little things to put in our room. And
that's cute.
Yeah. She's cool.
Come to find out. Yeah, there's that. And then what else? That's all I think I've got.
Okay. I mean, you can stop there. We were going to say
0. We went from 0 to 5.
2025. Yeah.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
And you initially said travel, so that's 1. And you did a lot of travel.
That could be too generic.
Yeah.
I would say my top
trips
were Greece.
Yeah.
You know, Bulgaria was cool. I don't know if I would put it as like I'm glad that I did it and got to go, but like a top thing for me. So we're going to hold on that one.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say like participating in my company's talent show, and more so just because I'm proud of myself for doing it. So that's what I'm going to put as
that's a good one.
Big fan of that. Because I think it helped people like know who I am and showed that I'm creative, and it was very nerve-wracking. So I was proud of myself for doing it.
You should be, because that was pretty awesome. I'm proud of you.
Thank you. We will have closed on the house by the time this episode comes out, but I'm also going to say
the best has to be
the new house. Very excited about that. We're finally getting like all the like last nook and cranny things tied up, like figuring out. The last thing that I think needs to be confirmed is which is not even an urgent thing, but like if we're gonna have the washer and dryer or not, because they're waiting to see if their new place, if that conveys for them, and they're like, well, if it doesn't convey, we don't just want to like give you our washer and dryer for free, but if it does, then yeah, we'll leave it and we'll just take the new ones. Also, so they have a gas hookup, so the stove is gas and the dryer is gas, which I didn't know that you could have like a gas dryer and an electric.
Yeah, I've never heard of a gas dryer
washer. But then I said this to my mom. She's like, "No, that's what we've had the entire time we've lived in this home, which is basically my entire life."
Like a drying machine?
Yes.
Like a washer machine and a dryer machine, and the dryer is gas?
Yeah. You know what's weird? It's a washing machine and a dryer, not a dryer machine.
Yeah.
Like when you said that, it sounded very bizarre.
Sounds weird.
Our realtor said apparently it's more efficient.
Interesting.
Yeah. But then, so part of it was like, okay, everything conveys, except we're still figuring out the washer. And Skylar and I are like, but they're coworkers. They have to stay together.
But
like,
they do.
It's very, like, that's just strange to me.
Yeah.
And then we tried to make a joke with our realtor via text of like, it's very strange. You would either take both or leave both.
Yes.
And they're like, well, it's not, nothing is standard and blah, blah, blah. I was like, well, I'm just trying to make a joke because I see them as family and you can't break up the family. You can't
break up the family. It is weird though.
Yes.
Or do you know if it's a top load washer or a front load washer?
They're both. Oh, it's a front load.
Yeah, you want that.
Yeah. See, we currently have a top load, which I liked in theory, because then you can, if you forget something, you can add it in. Like, after it starts.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, you can stop it and start it.
I am not a short person, and I find it very annoying getting to the bottom of the barrel and like moving stuff into the dryer.
I agree with that, but I also think the thing I don't like about a top loader now is that like the stuff at the bottom is getting washed the most, or it's just sitting, because like I don't think everything gets as clean as the stuff from the top to the bottom.
I think you're wrong.
Well, think about it.
I'm not in there, but
I think so. The stuff at the top, right?
Right.
Let's say like you fill it up and it's all washed together.
Yeah.
Then all of that dirty water drains down to the bottom.
Sure.
And you're telling me that it doesn't like start to sit into the clothes at the bottom?
No, 'cause it's all moving around.
You don't know. You just don't. And stuff at the
We need
bottom.
to ask that Maytag man who lives in there.
Yeah, but like the stuff at the top also doesn't like spin as much because there's nothing up there to move it around. Whereas the stuff at the bottom gets like really jerked around by the pieces.
Yeah, I just honestly, if it
just
smells
sits in
clean,
water.
then I'm not picky about it.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm not getting rashes or
I
anything.
use mine.
So, yeah.
But if I were to ever buy one,
You
I
want a
feel
front
like I
loader?
would get a front loader. Convenience, and I think it cleans better.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't have no evidence of that.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting. Yeah. We were just trying to like prepare for all the finances of like that because if we don't have a washing machine, it's like, okay, as soon as we take like ownership of the house, we're going to want to buy a washing machine.
Yeah.
Because that's just not something you want to wait on. And
yeah.
yeah.
But like honestly, hopefully it is just a washing machine that you have to buy. Because
Yes.
I like when I bought this house, in order for like I had to immediately place the hot water heater.
Ugh.
And that's a lot of money after you drop money on a house.
Yeah. Well, in our current home, we immediately had to get a new HVAC.
Oh.
And then in turn, we had to replace all the ductwork under the house.
Yeah.
That was a rough winter.
Yeah. But now you're about to find out what this other house is.
I know.
hiding.
It's because like everything's come back good and has come back good in the inspection. Of course, there's like the little things. We wrote in the contract that we wouldn't ask them to fix anything under $1,000, which apparently is pretty standard.
Mm-hmm.
So then there were like some things like that the inspector estimated could be like $1,000 to $2,500. Like some stuff with like, oh, reseal the windows or vapor barriers or blah blah blah. And so instead, they're just gonna give us a handful of money. So I'm like, okay, that's fine.
Yeah, because are you really gonna use that money towards that? Because then you could use it for something that maybe you need more.
Right. Yeah. And maybe it's like, okay, let's just get the washing machine if we need a washing machine with that money. Something I am very excited about is our fridge is like yours, where it's like the 2-door fridge and then the pull-out bottom freezer, which I associate with luxury, related to our luxury living episode.
I like that.
Yeah.
Although I will say I grew up with the double door refrigerators, and you can get to things easier.
Okay. Yeah. I feel like our current one is that, and the freezer feels very narrow.
Yeah.
But I can see how in a drawer, everything just gets piled on top of each other. You can't really see stuff.
Yeah. But if most of the stuff we have in our freezer is like, I do it one side frozen vegetables and stuff, and the other side's frozen meats.
Yeah.
And so that way, and then the top, that drawer is nice because that's desserts.
Yeah, nice. Oh, yeah, we don't have that drawer.
Desserts and ice.
Yeah.
Well.
Oh, wait, no, I'm thinking of your cheese drawer thing.
Oh, yeah, we have the cheese drawer too, but there's a drawer in the freezer.
Right, okay. Yeah, I didn't open their fridge and freezer. I should have. I also was like, oh my gosh, we're going to have a basement. We could have like a meat freezer if we wanted.
Yes.
And then maybe we can get your cow like
I was going to say, we'll just get a whole cow and split it in half.
Yeah. Yeah.
God. Yeah. Oh my
okay.
God, I forgot to fucking thaw the chuck roast. Sorry.
Text Nathan.
I know. We will. After this, go get it.
Okay, how many was that? So I have Grease, House. I said another one. Oh, performing at my talent show, just being proud of myself. Okay, number 4, I'm going to say my family beach vacation, specifically the bonding that I had with my niece.
Oh, cute.
She was really into me during that trip.
Good age to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was just fun. Like, we would go on walks together and talk about stuff. And she'd be like, do you get anxious about this? And yeah, I just feel like it was good bonding time. She made me a BFF bracelet after that. So.
Oh, God, I love that.
Yeah.
You've made it.
Yeah.
I haven't made you a BFF bracelet, but I would if I made bracelets.
Yeah. I was like, I cannot see that as something you doing.
I don't, but I would. If you would be the one. You'd be one of 5 that I would make.
My trip to Salem.
I was wondering.
That's what I'm going to say. I forgot about
that. I said that earlier. I said
did?
Salem.
Was I not? Wow. I was just in my own world. But yeah, I'm going to say my trip to Salem and like the aura readings and just like that trip with Skylar. That was really great. So yeah, that's my top 5 of 2025.
God, man. Yeah, you had a good year.
Yeah. Citizens, you should send in your top 5 of 2025. You can comment on YouTube. You can also email us always at similar-but-different-pod@gmail.com.
Yeah, we don't get a lot of emails.
I would love to share some people's like top 5s. That would be fun.
Ooh. Yeah. And you've got time to think about it. Whereas I'm shooting from the hip here.
Yeah.
Number I just want to make sure that everyone knows, though, number 1 on my list is going to be having this baby boy.
Yeah.
Getting it out of me.
Yeah. Just kidding. And then maybe his existence.
Maybe the fact that
outside my womb.
Yeah. Oh.
I was talking to Citizen Adrian, and who has had a child, and I only learned recently from our friend Kai that they're like, I'm so excited for you, Jen, because honestly, as soon as the baby is out of you, you feel
instant relief. I've heard that.
Instant relief. And I mentioned that to Adrian, and she was like, oh yeah, 100%.
I'm so ready for it.
And I just never thought about that, which makes sense because I've never been pregnant. But
yeah, it's almost like there's like different phases throughout all of the previous months, and then every single thing I've experienced is now piled into these last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And it's awful.
A nice capstone.
It's fucking miserable.
A nightcap, if you will.
Yeah. I am 100%. So I recorded myself saying how miserable I am all the time. Well, so this is, I guess, also. So I will never be able to forget this.
Yeah.
Because apparently they say that's
yeah, you forget
something
but you
chemically.
Don't listen back to these episodes, so
I will reference back and be like,
what did I hate?
What was the worst? So yeah, there's that.
But then you're just gonna have so much joy and oxytocin from that smelling your baby's head and stuff that you'll be like, I don't care, I'll do it again.
Yeah. I wonder if I'm gonna be one of those people that thinks that their kid's the cutest, even though it's not.
Yes. I think we talked about this recently, and you said that I could be honest with you, which I was like, I don't know if I could.
Yeah. Well, because anybody's allowed to have a different opinion.
Well,
you're allowed to think that my kid doesn't look cute.
You, of all people I know, are very much like, yeah, that's fine that you feel that way.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, I'm going to say the majority of freshly postpartum moms are not like, yeah, you can tell me if my baby's ugly.
I mean, if he's ugly, he's ugly.
Wow. You're harsh.
It's not like he's going to be a baby for not a long period of time. Hopefully he grows out of it.
Right. But so do you want me to do like an annual check-in with you to let you know
your
kid is?
Oh, no.
Just so you know, Jen, at 12, not cute.
Not cute. Well, he might not be.
Yeah, that's a rough age.
I was going to say, I feel like some of my worst ages were... No, I was actually really cute when I was that age. So that was a good age for me.
Yeah.
I
peaked
worse.
In middle school.
I got worse. Way worse in high school and college. No, I will know. Here's how people are can tell me if they feel comfortable doing this. Just say, he looks like you. Then I'll know he's ugly.
What?
Whereas if he looks like Nathan...
That is so mean to yourself.
No, it's just like...
When you see baby pictures of yourself, are you like, oh, I was a cute baby, or no?
No, I was.
Yeah.
But like... No... Like, I just have it in my head that I want him to look like Nathan. Okay. So much so that if he doesn't, he's going to be like me, ugly.
God.
It sounds negative.
It really sounds so... I'm just like...
I don't think of myself that way.
I think because I know you, I'm like, I really don't believe this is actually like a deeply rooted thing for you. Because 100%. I might be like, hey...
You okay?
You should talk to someone and work through this.
Ooh,
I don't want you passing that along to your kid if they look like you.
I will say I feel more disgusting about myself being pregnant. Like, having been being pregnant actively right now, I feel disgusting. I don't feel pretty. I don't feel happy. I don't feel good. Yeah. So it's like, that is one thing. I feel like people say that, oh, you've got that pregnancy glow. Fuck a pregnancy glow. I feel like, no. Just all of it is no.
It's pregnancy no.
It's pregnancy no. It's so... I was saying this to Nathan last night. He's just like, I think you're beautiful. I was like, shut the fuck up. I don't even know if he said it like that. But I was like, this isn't... You saying it doesn't help me.
Yeah, you need to believe it in here, Jen.
It's rough. I don't... Being pregnant sucks. And also, did I say this last time? I don't know if I told you this. Maybe I told Nathan this. I want it on record that I think I'm going to feel the same way once he comes out. That I did not have to have gone through this process to feel more like a woman or a mom or anything like that. Like, fuck this. You don't have to go through this to understand any of it.
Yeah. I wonder if some people that helps them when it sucks.
What?
To be like, oh, going through this gave me some sort of perspective. I mean, if anything, it gives you perspective every time you see a mom who carried a child to be like, proud of you.
Yeah.
That shit's hard.
But did you need to do that to know that?
To know that it's hard?
Yeah.
I mean, yes. No. I don't like, there is no way I can truly know how you're feeling.
Sure, but you can understand.
Yeah, I believe that you're uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But like, the most uncomfortable in this way that I've ever been is when I ate too much. Yeah. And I just feel large.
You know? Not that far off. No,
and so, well, the way you're talking about it, I hope so.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I mean, I think it's very toxic to be like, you'll never know true happiness until you have a kid. Or, like, people can find fulfillment in their life in so many different ways. So I do not like that. And I think that's all kind of tied into...
That's kind of what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Yeah. I 100%. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I could see people being like for people who adopt their kids or have a surrogate being like, well, you don't really know. And it's like, shut up.
Yeah. No, fuck that. You do. You can get it.
Yeah. Yeah.
All of it.
100% I agree with.
All of it. Yeah. Shit. That house in Rome.
Great. You're going to be like, you're ugly and we weren't able to buy this house in Rome. So,
yeah. Hopefully that's going to be the best thing of 2026 is traveling.
Trip.
Yeah, traveling with
little man?
This little guy. Oh.
Little Xander Fox. Little xylophone Fox.
Xylophone. That's unique.
Wow. I can really know where your baby brain is because every time we've talked about an ex name, I say xylophone. I think I've said it in like 3 or 4 episodes. And you're always like, xylophone.
Oh, xylophone. That is like everyone's ex word, isn't it?
Probably.
Like, you know how what is it? You use words to when you're spelling out something like on the phone with someone.
Yeah. I can't even think of another X-ray.
Oh, that's what you would use.
Yeah.
Yeah, because why would you say xylophone?
Right, because I was like, that
sounds like a Z.
Right.
You know, X is in xylophone. What is wrong with me? That's good.
Yeah. Well, you got your highs and lows. I can't think of any intense lows. Obviously, I'm sure they were. I think not to get into it. Like on a personal level, I can't think of a lot of like really like lows.
Which is a good thing.
Probably it's like, oh, my knee was bothering me during this time, or Skylar and I got in a fight about this and it bothered me this time, you know? But more so I'm just like, the state of the country I'm not loving. That's kind of been an overall
low
downer in the most mildest way. And then trying to like stay informed but also like protect my mental health and yeah. But
I feel like that's a good year.
Yeah.
If like most of the stuff is highs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I also wonder if I like, not that I'm like, I've trained my brain to be happy, which I do think is a thing that people can do, but like
the happiness project,
trying to like, I guess it's like part of who I try to be, being like, I just remember these positive things, and then it makes sense for you right now because you are so miserable that your brain is like kind of in this negative space, so you're just thinking of the bad
all
things
the negatives
until you're like, wait, actually my year is pretty incredible.
Yeah, I mean, it is technically, I grew a child.
Yeah, you did.
I grew a fucking
You're
child.
doing it.
So,
and it's hard.
It sucks, but we did it.
Yeah, we did it.
We did it. This duo. When I say we did it, I don't mean Nathan and I.
Right.
I mean Rachel and I.
Rachel and Jenn.
Survived the year having a baby. Oh, I do love that.
Well, any other final thoughts on 2025?
Oh my God, there's one thing that we didn't say that I want to just touch on as we close this out.
And your March Madness thing. You had your own table, like your own group that you
did have my
organized
own
this
group.
year. You had a fantastic year.
That was my own March Madness group. We'll hopefully do that again.
Your one low just feels
because it was a
so
10-month
large
low.
because it lasted a long time.
10-month low. Yeah, you're right. That's a fair point. But what I was actually going to say was a high for the podcast is that we got the website up. We've got merch out. People are buying merch. Thank you all to those who have bought merch. Please go on and buy merch if you haven't bought merch.
Yeah.
And
start your year off right.
Exactly.
Similar but different merch.
And then we need to get more merch out there because I want more things. I'm going to, post all that stuff.
That's such a good one. Highs for the pod.
Highs for the pod.
Yeah.
Lows for the pod is that we didn't get as many guests as we wanted.
Yeah.
But we're going to fix that.
Yeah. We're working on it.
Yeah.
For 2026.
There's a high likelihood that it will just be some episodes with Rachel and friends.
No, we're not putting that energy out there anymore.
Yeah, we're
You're going to be ready by January.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure that people are like, going to be okay if my face isn't here.
They won't be. That's why you're coming back at the end.
Oh, you're right.
That's why you're coming back in February.
I could always just sit on the couch, like right here in the middle, and not talk and like fall asleep.
Sure. Be Penny?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not as cute as Penny, though.
Actually, we hope the baby comes out looking like Penny.
Then he'd be gorgeous.
Yeah. Gorgeous.
Thank you.
There. All right, citizens. Well, thank you so much. Remember, get your merch at similar-but-different-podcast.com. And ta-ta.
Love you. Making my way downtown. Making my way across this long attic